Hi, how are you today? My name is Stuart Turley, and I'm the director for Intercom's Oil and Gas 360. It is the Oil and Gas 360 publishing division for Intercom. The other two divisions for Intercom are our conference group. We have the Oil and Gas Conference coming up in Denver. It's our 25th anniversary. We are just excited to see everybody there. It's going to be a big celebration for one of the best investor conferences in the U.S. We also have our world-renowned consulting group for oil and gas investor relations, as well as ESG and other marketing items as well too. Today, I have the pleasure of having JCA here with us. We have Josh Allison. He's the CEO. We have Jack Greer. He is the COO. And we have Jeff Butler, who is Director of Operations. Sorry about that, Jeff. Got you rolling there. And guys, I'm going to go to the speaker view. And Josh, we're hearing a lot about the green issues, and especially when you consider investors are now looking for folks that are doing more in the ESG space, more in making sure that they're green as a oil field production group. So what are you seeing on the pollution side?
Well, it's something that I think these companies are getting ahead of right now, and it's very impressive what they're doing. In fact, we probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for companies taking steps to reduce their carbon footprints. I know you'll see like Chevron come out that they aim to lower their greenhouse gas emissions. You have several other companies as well trying to do what they can to cut down on their carbon footprint. Reduce site noise, dust pollution, spills on location, is a big problem, environmental spills. And we're fortunate to work with companies who really care about, how they leave the land when they go in and not only build a pad, but drill it and produce it. So it's a very neat thing to see. We've been fortunate that our product has now proven to significantly reduce diesel consumptions. In fact, we're seeing 8 to 10 rigs cut their diesel consumption by 500,000 gallons a year. Not only is it a cost saving benefit to them as well, but the safety benefits involving slips and trips, and then the obstacles on location. It really has it really kind of helped our product. So we're very fortunate, and we're very fortunate to work with people, as I mentioned, that are really taking steps to do what they can for the environment.
That's great. One of your biggest feedbacks, I believe, was for making the product was because of the pollution that was going on. Is that right?
Well, yeah, we, several of our operators were, hauling multiple light towers to locations, in between each rig move. Constantly working on them, filling them up with gas, maintaining them, and they just weren't getting the amount of light they needed, and it was costing them a substantial amount of money, and they're still spilling, oil and gas all over the location, filling these things up, and so a number of things for them. So. I'm sorry, Stuart, you're not coming in very clear.
What are you seeing?
Yeah, your sound's not working, Stuart. Something happened.
Okay. We're recording again. We had a bit of a technical thing, and this will allow our guys to splice this back in. And Jack, was it you that we turned it over to?
So I guess to build on Josh's point further here, building on how we developed this product and came to be with the safety benefits, environmental benefits, and economical benefits. I just wanted to bring up the fact that we're getting interest in the product now. People are calling us directly and reaching out to us instead of us having to hit the pavement like we have been for the past couple of years, really promoting our products. It's been a nice transition here where people are actually contacting us, interested in what we do. And more specifically, that's coming directly from some drilling contractors. And we're awfully pleased with these companies taking the initiative, to increase their work site safety and environmental impact, as Josh was mentioning. It's turned into a situation where these companies are taking the initiative and actually reaching out, and we feel fortunate to have a product that we can offer to these companies that gives off those benefits.
You bet. What's their normal first question they're asking, Jack? Are they just contacting you and saying, how did we hear about you? Or have you asked what's the word? Is it all of the supers asking back and forth, or how are they getting a hold of you?
Well, we've done over 200 installs at this point nationwide and international now. So the word's definitely out there, and people are seeing the product. I mean, anybody that's boots on the ground, our product's easy to see, and it's selling itself at this point. So we're getting a lot of feedback from, this neighboring rig here has lights and they work very well. So the questions we'll get when people are interested in the product, I think first of all are cost. What does this system cost, and how can I implement this into our program to where it's affordable and we're saving money, and then you still get all these safety benefits as well. And after communicating with these people, and we've done numerous cost studies to show the savings benefits, and we're happy to share that information with these operators and now drilling contractors that are interested in taking that safe step forward. So,
boy, that sounds great. Jeff, what have you seen out there on people contacting you?
About the same as Jack. We have a lot of our products are on the drilling side, and we talk about the drilling operators. We also have quite a few people reach out from other segments, I say, in the oil business, to where not only the production, we have stuff on frac sites, workover rigs. We're starting a new application here for coil tubing operations, and like Jack said, word of mouth. I mean, you see these things, and it's the neighboring rigs. It's, hey, I want what they have, and I think they see the benefits of it. And
fantastic. Hey, Josh, with the lower cost in oil, what do you see happening in the oil field, the operator section? Do you think the smaller guys are going to be able to keep going? What are you generally feeling in the oil patch right now?
Well, it seems like, the service guys, we're usually the first to tell, because we get squeezed pretty hard from the beginning to, cut prices.
Right.
And, throughout my career, I've been that guy that's, cut, so they come at you first, and that's where they start. And, I think the benefits, the downturn that we, someone went through a couple of years ago, it was actually amazing to see American ingenuity in effect. We were able to do more with less. These guys stuck it out and survived and were able to make money. So although it was bad for business, it was just very impressive to see how, America can, figure out a way to get it done. And that's kind of where our product came in. I not only do I think we provide a substantially more amount of light, a safer product, more environmentally friendly, but it's much more it's much more cost efficient for an operator. I mean, that's the problem is, if we went in and sold our lights at 3 times what, light towers cost, you're not really solving a problem out there for these guys. So I think we've been very fortunate that now we can show that we're actually reducing costs substantially. And in this kind of market, it's helped us, make installations on over 25% of the rigs in the country right now. So, and
that's a phenomenal number, Josh. That's huge.
Well, it's a testament to those guys out there that are starting to see the safety benefits and the cost benefits as well. We in this business, we're fortunate to work with some very, very smart people, and we've learned a lot along the way. Like Jeff said, we're on the production side, and we're kind of expanding our product base, but we're still out there, trying to solve problems. If it doesn't solve a problem, they're not going to change. The oil fields is, a lot of the stuff they've been doing for 100 years the same way. So you really got to come in with something great.
That'll be another couple of our topics is oil field automation. Boy, oil field is not always the leading edge of technology, are they?
No, and it is very tough to launch a new product out there. I can assure you. But we work with some very, very smart, educated people who kind of got behind us and saw the cost savings, saw the environmental factors, saw the safety factors, and I think it's a win for everybody. It's a win for everybody, and it's a safer work environment, which matters a lot now.
That sounds fantastic. Well, guys, I really appreciate your time. We are going to have more different topics from you, as you guys are the experts, boots on the ground, keeping the guys safe. And thank you very much for being on the panel today, and look forward to seeing you again. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Stuart.